Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back once again, troops, to another Legion premiere. Really glad that you are all here today so I could share this pretty awesome blade with you, man. This is the Dispatch DP 8131-BK. I just received this. It is another collaboration with Dispatch, and I'll tell you what, man, I like this knife. It looks like a pretty good skinning hunting knife, you know, something that you could fold, put in your pocket, take out into the field, nice and light, and excited to get into it with you. But as always, you know, you got to always let me know, what are you all carrying? And today I am carrying my Gia Brother Drop Point Fixie. Love this knife. I did a review on this. Go check it out, man. Let me all know what you guys are carrying. I always love to hear what people take to work out in the field, hunting. It is hunting season. Let me know what you guys are carrying, man. Let me know if you think that this is, you know, could be a possibly decent hunter. I do. I think so. Let's read off the specs of this knife, and then I will do some up close and personal details of this knife for you. Once again, this is the Dispatch DP 8131-BK. They don't have a name for this particular knife, but it's a drop point folder. Overall length is 7.83 inch. Blade length is 3.35 inch. Blade steel is a D2, and they're saying that it is a stonewash finish. Seems a little bit more satin to me, but okay, if that's what they want, that's fine by me. The blade hardness of the D2 is 58 to 60 HRC. And the blade lock is what they're calling a safe shaft lock, but we all know it's axis lock. Handle length is 4.53 inch. Handle material is G10 in black. Weight is 0.24 pounds. And the features is ambidextrous pocket clip, dual thumb studs, and blue accented hardware. Awesome. Now that I got this out of the way, let's do a close-up of this folder. I am really liking this folder. Let me just put this box off to the side for now, because I want you all to see how nice that is. That to me looks like a skinner, you know, like a nice skinning knife. So for me, skinning knife more towards the hunting side of things. I'm sure that this knife can be used for all kinds of different tasks out in the field, but I think, in my opinion, the primary use of this knife would probably be, you know, a good hunter, nice skinner. But I love the blade shape. Make sure I get it in the sunlight for you. I love the blade shape. I think it looks pretty cool. It's flat ground, all right? It is, I'll say, high saber flat ground. It's got a swedge on the top. And if you notice, there's some thumb studs there. It is a dual thumb stud, which is very nice. Now, I don't know what the thickness of this knife is, but you're not going to be bashing it around out in the field. You're going to do some cutting, but you could see the column post type thumb studs there. Okay, very nice, high quality. I guess this is what, blue anodized, and all the hardware except for this axis lock is all blue, which is very nice, including the lanyard hole here, which is also a feature that I forgot to mention. See the pocket clip? All the hardware is nicely done, man. Get this whole thing into the frame. Beautiful, just a beautiful blade. Enough for a sharpening tool. I mean, it's gonna just do you justice when you're, you know, resharpening this knife or maintaining this knife. It's got a bit of a guard. Now let's take a look at that handle. Look how nicely done this G10 is. It's got some nice checkering, although it's not, it's very flat. You know, it's just a design. Feels pretty grippy, and it's nicely contoured all around. Let me just show you. You can see how nicely contoured that is. All around. Stainless steel liners. And this side looks like it's not skeletonized. Both are not skeletonized. Wow, that's fantastic. So it's solid stainless steel liners on the inside. You've got the, what they call the shaft lock. It's the access lock. Okay, and there is the ambidextrous side or the left side of the pocket clip that you can utilize, you know, if you're left-handed. And here's the right-handed. It is not deep pocket carry. It's a little bit of a protrudes, but it's still so nice, man. I'm sure that there's third-party clips out there that you could purchase if you wanted to go deep pocket with this, but still very nicely done. It has that blue anodized spacer. It is fantastic, man. High quality, all under 30 bucks if I'm not mistaken. I think it's on Amazon for like $28 for this knife. Really, really, really nice. Just want to make sure you guys get a good look at this handle. Look how beautifully done that is. The everything's flush, man. Nothing is sharp. Look at that. I like this knife a lot. In fact, they offered me another knife to review, and I'm like, look, how about this one? And they said, okay, no problem. So I think I picked another winner. This is, I've got quite a few dispatch folders. You got to go do a search and check it out. But they do some nice work with their folders. Okay. Small little logo. Nothing too bad over here. Let's see the other side if they have anything that, nope, just China, just made in China logo. I'm surprised I don't have a little D2 logo, but they're saying that it is D2 in their description. All right, now, like I said, I found this on Amazon. I didn't find it on their website, but I really didn't do a hardcore search because I was looking for all the specs on this, and Amazon had everything I needed, so I just grabbed everything off of Amazon. But very, very nice. Now, I'm not sure if this is ball bearing or not. However, it is pretty easy to close with one hand, okay, and open with one flick. And the locking gauge is pretty good. You know, I wouldn't be bashing this around, but you know, if you're gonna gut a deer or some kind of game, you know, turkey, whatever, I think this is going to be more than enough. Keep it in your pocket. You know, maybe some of you don't like to have a fixed blade on your hip. You know, you keep a folder in your pocket, and this is very, very sharp. And I'm in an area where I don't have any kind of wood. I don't have any access to any kind of wood, etc. So I'll just do a paper cut for you, paper test, so you get an idea. But this knife is really nice, man. I like it. I'm going to be carrying it, and I will be doing a hard use test because I'm kind of curious how it would perform, you know, outdoors. Or if you're an avid sportsman and you like to go out, do the hunting, then you use this knife, or do a little bit of, you know, making some feather sticks or starting up a little fire. You know, I have the perfect spot where I could do all this kind of testing. So yeah, just fantastic. And I just want to thank the people at Dispatch Knives for allowing me to choose and pick the knife that I wanted to review. And I appreciate that, you guys, you know. And I think that this is just a fine folder. All right, now, let me just put this down. And let me just show the collector the box. It is a very, very simple box. However, I know some of you appreciate a box to store everything in. And here it is. It's just a dispatch box, okay? Some warnings, and you have the opposite side over here, and you got the model number over here. Let me just open it up and I'll show you how it came. Okay. The box is a little bit on the rough side, but again, it's just something to store the knife into. As you can see, it comes out with this. So you have kind of like this portion right here. I'm not sure exactly what this is called, and that's where the knife was in. And there's nothing that comes in it other than the knife is encased in some kind of plastic. And then you have this box right here, and you slide that in, and you close it. So again, nothing special about this box. Just know that it does come with a box for the collector that they could store, you know, after they're done looking at it and put it away. Or if you're a user and you like things nice and neat in your collection and you want to put this away, you got a box. Okay, now let me just reach for this paper over here. 1 second. All right. So, very, very sharp out of the box. You can see how easy that's cutting paper. All right, so I can only imagine I could make some nice, you know, feather sticks for a small campfire, you know, and if you go take a look at my my videos, I do make some nice little campfires, and sometimes I don't use a big knife to make the feather sticks. I'll use something like this, you know. It's nice and small, it's compact, and it will do the job to make feathers. And boy, let me tell you something, man, those feather sticks or those individual curls, boy, they work. They work great. They light up quick and fast, and they keep on going. So make sure you go check out that fire that I lit up, and I also cooked some food on there. I cooked some nice brats and a couple of steaks, man. It was so good, man. I had such a blast that day, and hope to do quite a few more with everybody on here so I could share it. But yeah, this is the Dispatch Knives. Let's drop point folder. Yeah, let's take one more look at this baby. Okay, flat ground. Here, let me show you. I love and appreciate flat ground, although I do appreciate hollow grind, but I feel like you get more of your money's worth when you get a flat ground blade, you know what I mean? Beautiful swedge. I love the shape of the knife, you know. The contouring of the handle is great. So, you know, you could choke up without cutting your finger and then get into the meat. You know, some of you like the back strap, so you just want to get in there and get the back strap of the animal. This is a perfect knife to do it. Or if you're going to do some skinning, you know, some hunters, you know, they might have a short trip and they're far away, so they'll just you know, cape their animal real quick, and you know, unfortunately sometimes they leave the whole animal there and they just take the head with them. My brother-in-law used to do that, so I used to just get my goat sometimes because I'm like, that's wasted meat, man. In any case, I digress. But yeah, just a great folder. Just a great folder. All right, troops, thanks very much for sharing this time with me. I really do appreciate it. If you can comment below, let me know what you think about this blade. I'll leave links in the description where you can go at least check this out and get a better idea and information of this knife off of Amazon. You know, if you got Amazon Prime, you get free shipping 2 days or next day or whatever. But this is a nice little blade, man, and there's still plenty of time for hunting season. So if you're looking for a hunting knife and you don't want to spend a lot of money, because I know there's a lot of hunters that don't really go spend a lot of money on their hunting knives, but this is perfect, man. You know, you just close this up. You got a nice little folder in your pocket, ready to go out into the field and do business. And I got to tell you also before I sign off here, you know, holding it feels pretty good, man. Holding it feels pretty good. Lots of good purchase here. Now, you will feel a little hot spot of the pocket clip, but it's not too bad. But, you know, folders, they're not like fixed blades, man. When there's a pocket clip, you're going to feel something. However, you got a nice, I'm squeezing pretty hard. You got a nice, good purchase on here. Let me do the reverse position. Yeah, it feels good, man. So, you know, if you're going to be cutting the back strap or other pieces of the game, you know, the contouring of the handle is nice and suited for cutting game. So, all right, troops, legionnaires, new recruits, let's get this nice into the camera. Let me bring awareness, everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military who wants to get out of the service. They do face a lot of challenges, and unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So once this video is finished, go check out the comments section, the description section. Okay, there'll be phone numbers that you can call. There'll be websites that you can surf to get information. And if you know anybody please go talk to them and let them know about this information. Hopefully they're willing. Also, there is a heartfelt message from one of your own, Martin Miller. Okay, let me get this in the sunlight so everybody can see. He's a Vietnam veteran, 66 to 69, U.S. Army. He does have a heartfelt message. I include it in every comment and description that I can. He is one of your own. I understand that some of you don't want to hear it from the civilian world, but there are veterans out there who are trying to help you, who have been there, who have done that. Please seek the help you all have earned and deserve. Troops, Legionnaires, new recruits, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, man. At the ready, troops. Hold the line. Take care.